Morning, everybody. I'm going to call the meeting to order. We're convening as the governing body of the Douglas County 4-H Master Gardener and Extension Service District. And would everybody please rise and join me in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, well, we have an election of chair for this to happen, so I'm grateful if somebody would make a nomination for that.
Nominate Katie Jones.
A second.
Oh, we got a motion and a second. All those in favor say
Aye.
Aye.
all right, we know it. There you go.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yes.
There we go, it's your show.
Thank you. So the Douglas County 4-H Master Gardener and Extension Service District was formed in May 2008 through ballot measure 1086. Its stated purpose is to provide funding for staff, office space, supplies, services, travel, and other costs associated with the operation of extension programs in Douglas County. The proposed budget has been prepared according to Oregon's budget law, ORS 294, and is presented for your review and comment. Projected revenues for the current fiscal year are anticipated at $772,224, with expenditures under budget by $53,269 due to unforeseen changes in staffing. The proposed budget includes the following: a beginning balance at $985,270, income at $743,500, including current year taxes, prior year taxes, and interest earnings. Expenses with a $3,000 annual audit, $892,000 in OSU extension expenses, and a contingency of $47,099, with an ending balance of $789,120. In your packets here, you have Form LB20 and LB30, which summarize the district's current and proposed budgets and provide actual data for the previous two budget years. The proposed budget for fiscal year 2027 would certify a tax rate of 6 cents per 1,000 of assessed value on taxable property, which is less than the district's allowable limit of 6.5 cents. Appendix A provides budget details and includes 2 prior years' actual data, an estimate of year-end activity, and proposed budgets for 3 account categories. That would be district, which is county official district budget, reflecting activity within the district account and maintained by the county finance director. OSU district-related expenses incurred by OSU Extension Service reimbursed by the district per its intergovernmental agreement, and any reimbursements that would offset those expenses. OSU non-district, which is our self-funded activity of the extension office, including generated revenues and associated expenses. Extension's budget request includes funding for the following positions, with a total of 7.2 full-time employment, 2 full-time and 1 part-time office employees, a local liaison administrative office manager, small farms program coordinator, 4-H education program assistants, 2 part-time education program assistants for 2 additional programs. And for this year, new staffing expenses proposed for fiscal year 27 include a new education program assistant 2 position for family and community health. This position would expand food safety education, provide in-school food hero programming, and support the Strong People program, which encourages physical activity and healthy aging. To increase our elementary level agricultural education throughout the county, we are also proposing the addition of a part-time, half 0.5 FTE EPA 1 position to support 4-H ag in the classroom activities. Another staffing change includes shifting 1 front office position from an OS2 to an OS1 classification, which would reduce expenses while maintaining coverage for walk-in clients and day-to-day office support. On Appendix A, several line items within fiscal year 26-27 have been streamlined based on more accurate projections. These adjustments reduce overall proposed year-over-year expenses while better aligning the budget with current program needs. Additionally, we are proposing the use of carryover funds to continue the renovation of the classroom pavilions at the Glide Educational Forest. These improvements will help modernize and enhance the Douglas County School Forestry Tour, a 63-year tradition that provides hands-on natural resources education for fifth grade students across the county. To date, grants from local organizations, including the Umpqua Fisheries Enhancement Derby and Douglas Timber Operators, have provided the funds necessary to complete the first 2 classroom pavilions. To keep that momentum for the next stage of renovation, we are proposing an allocation of $50,000. Providing matching funds for attaining grants, helping to complete pavilions 3 and 4, and the possibility of supporting additional pavilion construction as additional external funding allows. In addition to the resources allocated by the district, Extension's operations are augmented through multiple facets, including Mercy Foundation has provided grants to fund a 0.4 FTE EPA 1, which is a continuation of a previous position. Extension programs also are estimated to generate around $70,000 in non-district income through class fees, enrollment, sales, grants, and sponsorships. This revenue will be invested to expand the scope of programs and services available to Douglas County residents. OSU provides in-kind support for administrative and accounting resources. The salaries and benefits of 4 full-time employees, educators are fully covered by the respective college units they represent, the College of Forestry, College of Health, and College of Ag Sciences. More than 450 active volunteers are contributing their time and expertise. A conservative estimate of volunteer hours across our programs is 42,097 for the year 2025. IndependenceSector.org says volunteer time is worth $37.66 per hour, which values at $1.585373 million. In additional support for Douglas County programming. In summary, the proposed budget for the district would continue to support staffing, provide support and facilities necessary for Extension to offer a high level of education services in Douglas County.
We have to make a motion that sets the tax rate down too, or do we do that?
It's part of the approving.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question, Madam Chair?
Yes.
So, thank you. Great summary of what you all do with a lot of good people. The Glide Educational Forest, pavilion building and all that, some of that's being done like timber frame, right?
Yes,
To-
yes,
to,
they are, in the packet here, I have a little
Yeah.
thing that has pictures on the front of the completed pavilions.
So I think the guy that's helping you with that, is he doing some educational classes on timber
Yes.
frame building? Yeah,
Yes,
I've
so
heard-
coming
heard
up
the
here-
story, yeah.
In summer, they will be doing a workshop for people from across the country learning how to do that. And then in spring, there's another plan to do a 4th pavilion.
So he's the same guy that built the pavilion at the DTO at the fairgrounds, so it's some beautiful work, but he has a unique style of doing it, and he's kind of a way to stretch the dollars in this project is to get these people that wanna learn how to do it to come to classes there to learn how to do it, but that labor that they're gonna put into learning will be building part of these pavilions, so it's kind of a really neat way to, expand the education portion of this piece of county ground that we contract with Glide to have to do this program, Glide School District. So the teaching the students at the school are very important, but now it's actually going to be used for education for timber frame building. So I think that's a neat tie-in. So again, you guys do a bunch of other stuff that's really important to the community, but this was just something new that I thought was pretty exciting.
Yes, and the ask there for the carryover funds is to support that workshop for happening. You'll have to provide resources for everything throughout the workshop.
Good job.
Is there a proposed motion written down somewhere? I'll take a stab at it.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
In this, I looked at, I was noticing that you have a $5,000 entry for maintenance building.
Okay.
I was just wondering what that was. I know you went through a big maintenance thing that we kind of offset the rent for a while, but we'll back up the paying for rent. I didn't know if you had more maintenance on the building that you needed to do.
Within the custodial line, we need to resurface the floors.
Well, I see that's up in one of the other categories I'm talking about.
2 lines up.
You have it, what is that?
Oh, maintenance of building and equipment.
I didn't know if there was something major that had to do with the building.
No, I think that was just a conservative estimate of something that may come up.
Cause it says it says maintenance, building and equipment, it could be computers
Yeah,
or
we
something.
also have our printing contract will be coming up in the middle of the fiscal year. And there may be the need to fix that equipment.
I've got one question, comment. How many young people are participate in the lamb show and then the fair as far as raising animals and?
So I believe we're in the lamb show coming up next week. I believe we have over 300 lambs, so 300 kids. And then we have up to 600 livestock at fair. And that might be spread across with FFA as well, but we do a lot to support FFA.
As I look at my tax bill every year and see that Douglas, the extension service thing, and it's, I don't know, $50 or something. I can't believe how the risk, it's not a risk, but the reward for that small amount of money, what you do, and I wanna commend you for that. I mean, it's phenomenal for what we can do for so many things, but namely the youth in our county.
Well, and a lot of it is due to our relationships we have with our associations and our volunteers.
Yes.
They're what make it possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna add to all that Tom just said, and I'm gonna task you two with that number of the folks and the kids that you present every time at the fair board is always impressive to me, and you need to get that to us, we need to have that, we need to get that out to the public on our website, so, or on our newsletter, cause it's pretty impressive, every year it grows the amount of folks and kids that are participating in
And the
that,
amount
so
of
I'd
money
like
for
to see you do that.
scholarships that these kids' bank accounts are pretty hefty after a few years of doing these animals.
But the amount of people showing, I mean,
Mine
it
goes the other way.
it's,
That's cause your animals die.
Nobody buys them out
Oh,
there.
buy some,
So I have a question, Douglas County is unique in this, how many other counties in the state have this?
Well, Extension is present in all 36 counties.
Yeah, but it's not funded by
It's-
taxpayers.
No, there are several that are service districts, but some
On
are
another
still.
grant committee, and on that grant committee we get tons of grant applications from 4-H kids all the time. And I'm always saying, isn't this funded through your county tax dollars? And they're like, no.
No, and
I've had
that's
two
the
other
truth for
people
us
on
as
the
well.
thing go back and they say, we do not have that on our county.
Yeah.
And they say Douglas County is unique in that, so I was curious how many other counties have this on their tax.
I've seen, but
Well,
it's not every.
I could explain, so Kelly, our program coordinator for 4-H, is funded through the College of Health. And so we don't foot that bill here with the service district, but Katie, our education program assistant, is. And so that's the only contribution that this service district makes towards 4-H. Otherwise, it's a self-funded program through enrollments as well as grants. So.
Okay, thank you. Do I have a-
Chris.
Huh?
So, close Chris can get with the motion.
So I would like to make a motion to tentatively approve the budget as presented and set the tax rate for the OHU Extension District at 6 cents per 1,000 of assessed value on taxable property.
That's it. I'll second that.
A motion and a second, any other comments?
Thank you.
Do I have a vote? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Thank you so
I
much.
actually should have made one comment, the comment that we make every year. Their allowable tax rate is 6.5 cents per thousand, and every year they've come in and asked for less than what they're capable of charging. And they run a conservative budget every year and spend less money than they budget, so we appreciate that, makes our job that we help you with easier. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
So we can start.
what's that?
Let's start for till 10.
You get to adjourn that. Restart.
Okay, meeting adjourned.
I don't think we should make